Hey, my sexy bitches. Guys, want to do a reading with me? It's Beyond the Veil, and I'm Adina, and I'm happy to have you here. So, let's just get into it, you guys. It is a beautiful Friday, the day of Venus, my patron deity, matron deity. I am Venus ruled. I am a Libra sun, Venus, South Node. I'm a Taurus ascendant, and I have a lot of houses and planets in either Libra or Taurus degrees. And so I'm feeling really good today. I hope you guys are as well. Let's read Russell Simmons. Hi, Russell. I want to read you because I thought about reading you a long time ago, like when I first read Kimura, but then I got sidetracked with other stuff. But then when you just came out and felt the need to volunteer information about your past allegations that were put to bed, like you haven't talked about this in years, and to be honest, nobody had been discussing you on a mass scale. You kind of just threw yourself out there like, hey, just in case nobody else, just in case nobody else was thinking about me, if anybody wanted to know, I beat 9 lie detector tests. Yep. For sexual allegations, sexual abuse allegations. Yep, you guys. I know nobody was asking, but I'm telling. I was very curious as to why he felt the need to get ahead of that. So, Russell Simmons, mix the cards up again. Russell Simmons, come from Bali here to Florida into my cards. Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons, come to me now. He comes shuffling in. He walks like, his stature reminds me of my Uncle James. They kind of walk similarly. He comes in begrudgingly, like, you didn't have to yell. You don't have to boss me around. Like, yes, I did. Because when I called you in my nice voice, you didn't come. And I don't like that. I don't like when they don't come when I call them. Because I don't come as the judge and the jury. I just come to be nosy. All right, Russell Simmons, why did you feel the need to throw out there that information about you beating 9 lie detector tests revolving around sexual abuse allegations towards you? Why did you need to offer that information and lend that information to a conversation that largely wasn't about you? To get ahead. Okay, so the 8 of Wands, typically the 8 Wands behind him would be communication. The 8 of Wands is communication, fast movement, fast, multiple messages, multiple. He's saying that, and this is 9 of Wands, those 9 lie detector tests. He feels like could at any moment now, since we are in the era of Me Too and the hip hop era. He feels like at any given moment, those allegations could circle back to him. And actually, methinks that in his circles, in the circles that he's privy to, they already have start coming back up. And he is trying to get ahead of those 9 lie detector tests that he had to take, meaning you continued to be accused of the same thing at some point. Challenging him. The same 5 of Wands that we have seen in everybody's reading. And I'm starting to think that this 5 of Wands is the Me Too movement in hip hop. Allegations coming from and going to everywhere. Everybody's getting involved in the melee. That's challenging him. So he's trying to get ahead of it before it gets to him. Because allegedly, Russell, you are guilty. And you were. And that's why you're trying to get ahead of it coming back, because you're spiritual enough to see how karma is circling the block. And you've evolved since then. You've evolved spiritually since then. So you already see this for what it is. And you ran to Bali in order to spiritually cleanse yourself from the things that you did that caught up to you. You ran to Bali not just to get away from the allegations, but to also cleanse yourself from things that you did in the past that you had already started to regret doing in some way. But I think the regret came from you getting caught and being more urban and out there and being associated with urban culture. If you could change your image, I feel like you felt like you could change the probability of getting caught doing shenanigans that you're probably still doing. Now, I can't say that because this justice in reverse is in the past. So what we're talking about today, as of right now, where I stand in the reading, is you trying to get ahead of your Me Too moment because of things that you know you actually were guilty for in the past, regardless of you passing those lie detector tests. If there was no concern about your injustices becoming known as injustices, this wouldn't be in the reading in your past position. But the fact that injustices in your past position lets me know, and my question is, why did you volunteer that information? It's because of injustices in the past. And if you never got prosecuted for those allegations, then the injustice is not against you, is it? In your near future, Russell, methinks that you will move past the Me Too. I don't think you'll get caught up in it. Because of your relationships crowning you, and you know you'll get past it because of your relationships. With whom? I don't know. Because I don't feel romance from that. I feel like friends in high places. That's what it feels like to me. And below your friends in high places is the image. And I get the image that you are above the BS, that you don't have anything to do with it. And this is also why the devil is in reverse, because of your association with people in high places. As above, so below. And they're in the as above, so below position. This is why you will have this victory, success in your near future. Advice, current actions, putting it all out there, getting ahead of it before anybody else could bring it up and create a narrative around it. You're creating your own narrative around it and getting ahead of it. Because in your external environment, there are bodies that are buried. Lots of them. External energy, justice reversed in your past. Now, in order for you to have success in your near future, you would need a battle to fight. In order for you to have victory, you'll need something to overcome. So these bodies in your external energy could probably be the chatter that you hear allegedly already in your environment that causes you to feel the need to get ahead of it and create the narrative. Your hopes and your fears is that you don't go down for anything. And it's almost the least of your concerns because you don't feel like you will. However, you will taste a little bit of the water. The outcome, even though you have the chariot in your future, the outcome is you still being drugged into it. So even if For the next few days or weeks or even months, chatter around Russell Simmons dies down. Methinks it'll come back up by way of someone else. It'll be something that someone else gets wrapped up in that will drag Russell back into the choppy waters. I don't feel like I need to look into anything. I'm going to look into the justice in reverse in your past. This Queen of Cups. Now, I would like to say this is Kimura. I think she's a Gemini because her birthday is in May, but I don't know if she's a Cancer. April, May, June. No, she would have to be a Gemini. So I don't know. I don't know this Queen of Cups. In some kind of disagreement. That someone never got past. This feels like a woman, a specific woman that may come up. She hasn't sued yet, but she, as everybody else is having their Me Too moment, she's watching. Because it's something that I think that she tried to get away from. This could have happened to her when she was younger, and she's an adult now. I think that's what it is. Maybe. Or it could be someone that he knew. A friend or something. But she hasn't come out yet and spoken her truth yet. She is building up the strength to do so as everyone else is filing their lawsuits. Methinks that allegedly this woman that I'm speaking of with the justice in reverse, who may have been younger when this happened to her, there was some type of sexual assault allegedly. And this isn't necessarily a money grab. Something happened to her that she still works on getting past. It's been a challenge for her. And before it happened, she wasn't that way. She was so loving and kind, open-hearted. This made her, it changed her. Who is this woman? I feel like some kind of business associate that he flirted with often. Maybe an assistant or something. Somebody that he maybe had to bring on business trips with him, but then use those trips as opportunities to try to take advantage. Possibly, allegedly. This person may have went to the hospital after this situation happened. Or the doctor, they may have gotten some kind of documentation about an assault, possibly. Let me look into this Five of Pentacles. There is possibly documentation that she has that proves that something happened to her in the past. All right. And it caused her to just, but after that, she just left the industry and moved back to her hometown or with her family or something like that because of the traumatic event that she experienced allegedly. Why is the Chariot in the future for you? Because I think that it will take a second. It'll take a second for this woman to come forward, I think, with what she has. And I see that she has a lot of support around her that is like, don't allow him to offer you any kind of money anymore. Don't take any offers that he tries to give you in order to back off. Or everybody's telling her not to back down because he doesn't have any more money or power anymore. Something like that. I don't know. No, I think she has support around her telling her to share what, you know, what you were getting from him or what you could get from him is small. For keeping your silence is small compared to the clout, the notoriety, the opportunities, you know, the real bag that you can get if you come out with your story. There's a bigger incentive, and this is what the people around her are saying. The people that aren't letting her back down because she's still on the fence about coming forward. This was a traumatic event for her, but even the people around her are seeing everybody else come up in some kind of way. And I get that they want clout from being attached to this too, from being attached to her. Not saying that they don't have her best interests at heart, but in the back of their mind, they're also excited to be attached to someone who is a part of this Me Too movement. Let me look at your so below before I look at your as above. Now, why do I feel like this has something to do with Kimora, this devil in reverse? And I feel like it has to do with Kimora's mother accepting payment. I absolutely, allegedly believe that when Russell approached Kimora's mother, she was in between a rock and a hard place financially, which is why she didn't have any problems with putting her daughter into the industry and into the hands of the designer for Coco Chanel at her young age and making her his muse. Because in the industry, I feel like that doesn't just mean that he admires you. I think that there's more that comes with the title of being someone's muse. She was going through a hard time when he approached her as a businessman with a plan and a coin. Give me your daughter. I want her. He desired her. He salivated for young Kimora. This is him lurking. I see him not even being satisfied. Can't quench his thirst. Can't be seen with what he really wants, which is allegedly young boys. And can't seem to find anyone with the je ne sais quoi, with the foreign flair that he likes. American but still Asian. That's what he likes. He likes his alleged boys Asian. He likes his alleged women Asian. But this is his grown self salivating over Kimora and approaching Kimora's mother with a way out of her situation, and the way to solve the fact that he was inappropriately with her was their marriage. He married the woman of his dreams, which was a young Kimora. Salivated for her. This, couldn't wait to make pretty Blasian babies with her. this man looked at Kimora, because he comes out as Emperor in reverse, on the same level as her mom. Oh, this is him in Bali with the young boys, allegedly. He had to get a beard. He had to get a beard. Even back then, he knew he had a taste for a flavor, an acquired taste. But all his tastes are acquired. He likes them young. His girls and his boys, allegedly, he likes them young. But Kimora, oh, he couldn't wait to get his hands on that beautiful Blasian girls and give her beautiful Blasian babies. She tasted so sweet is what I hear. In the external energy, Russell. Things that you did in the past that you wish don't get resurrected. I get this as same-sex relationships. That you want to be overlooked. Not just same-sex relationships, but inappropriate. Any type of alternative relationship that borders or is all full-blown inappropriate. These are what you want to be overlooked, but these are the swords stabbing you in the back in your external energy. You'll get away for a second, but not too much, because your final outcome, Two of Pentacles in reverse, somebody will come forward, probably the person. When she's finally ready, she'll come forward with her information and be ready to sue. This is a fresh lawsuit, allegedly. Something that came up before and wasn't completely closed out. I still see young boys in here. But these are foreign young boys, allegedly. All right, that was my Russell Simmons reading. Now we know why he got himself involved, which was to get ahead of whatever may and will come up without him for a moment. You know, we'll continue to look past it for now. Even nobody's questioning what I'm questioning. Why did he feel the need to come out and say that? Everybody's talking about Diddy right now. And even if there has been chatter about Russell, I haven't even noticed that it's been a lot, but I think he has. And that was his attempt to get ahead of it and create his own narrative before someone else does. But that'll only work temporarily, Russell, because somebody has receipts. And they're gonna use them. But it'll be because I think that somebody else is involved in, or something else that you get caught up in. It'll be something else indirect to the lawsuit that will come from a woman, I believe, who allegedly was assaulted in the past. And that is my Russell reading, because you're gonna need it.